Is there enough of it? No. Maybe more tomorrow would be good. All right. So, what have we been talking about? Who have we been talking about? Joshua. That's right. And who is Joshua the leader of? The people of Israel that we call the Jews. That's true. All right? But, well, we won't get into that. They actually mean different things, the Jews and the children of Israel. But, regardless, that's who we've been talking about. Now, last time we said Joshua died, so we're going to talk about what happened. Do you remember the one thing God commanded them to do when they went into the promised land? To obey him, and there was one thing in particular, because the people who had been living there before were evil. They sacrificed their children to idols. That's bad, right? So God sent the children of Israel in to judge them, to drive them out, so that there wasn't anyone left who did those things. He wanted his people to be right and holy and not to do any of those things. So after Joshua died, what do you think happened? They started worshiping false idols because they didn't actually kick everybody out. Instead, they settled with them and they married them and they started worshiping their gods. Right? This is not good. Now, I want to be clear. Is this just because those other people weren't Hebrews? No. In fact, there were some of them who became part of the nation of the Hebrew people because they became faithful to God. They left their idols and they started worshiping God. But then there were the others who didn't, and they led the people astray. So what's going to happen for the next few times is, for the next 400 years, the children of Israel are going to go astray. They're going to start worshiping foreign gods. They're going to start doing horrible things. And God is going to judge them. He's going to give them over to someone who's going to invade and cause problems for them. And then they're going to repent. That's good. They'll ask God for help, and God will send them help. What he'll do is he'll pick one person and say, you are going to lead the people and make everything right again. These people we call judges. And that's the book of the Bible that we're in now, the Judges, right? So, the first of the judges was a guy named Othniel. Have you ever met anyone named Othniel? Me neither. Okay. But Othniel had a famous father because Othniel's father was Caleb. Do you remember Caleb? Actually, he wasn't even his father. He was his younger brother. Well, Caleb was one of the spies. Remember, he was Joshua's friend. They went into the promised land before, and they said, we can do it. Well, Othniel was his baby brother. He was the first of the judges. He led the people and cleaned things up the first time that they messed up. And that's all we're going to talk about today. The next one we're going to talk about, though, next time is a guy named Ehud. This is a story for the boys. Because Ehud, well, I'll tell you, but he stabbed the fat king. That's what he did. For now, we're going to leave this be. Let's stand up and get ready to take communion. And remember, because here's the lesson. You have to stay faithful to God. It won't always be easy. Reggie, you should go second.